Health fears. The Queen just made an emotional decision on Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen will miss the state opening of Parliament for the first time in 59 years tomorrow as health fears surge around Her Majesty. The 96-year-old monarch made the difficult decision this afternoon not to attend due to her recent mobility issues. Buckingham Palace said Prince Charles will stand in for her at Parliament and read the Queen's speech on her behalf. Prince William will also be in attendance. But the Queen's absence will also raise fears she may not be able to attend her Platinum Jubilee celebrations next month. Buckingham Palace said in a statement, the Queen continues to experience episodic mobility problems, and in consultation with her doctors has reluctantly decided that she will not attend the state opening of Parliament tomorrow. At Her Majesty's request, and with the agreement of the relevant authorities, the Prince of Wales will read the Queen's speech on Her Majesty's behalf, with the Duke of Cambridge also in attendance. It will be the first time in 59 years the Queen has failed to attend the annual state opening of Parliament. She has only missed the opening of Parliament twice during her time on the throne, in 1959 and 1963 when she was pregnant. During the highly anticipated ceremony, the monarch reads out the UK government's plans for upcoming legislation. There had been plans to drive her 26 miles from her Windsor Castle home to Westminster tomorrow, Tuesday, and to use a lift to get into Parliament for the televised event. But her recent mobility issues have now seen this plan scrapped. Buckingham Palace had planned to wait until Tuesday morning to make the decision, but has now confirmed she will not be attending. It's the latest in a series of events the Queen has been forced to miss in recent months. Last October, she was unable to attend the Remembrance Sunday service at the Cenotaph. In February, she tested positive for COVID, as Buckingham Palace saying she was experiencing mild cold-like symptoms. But within weeks of her diagnosis, she began attending virtual engagements again. The Queen attended Prince Philip's service of Thanksgiving, along with other members of the royal family, at the end of March. But just weeks later, she was not at the Easter Sunday church service at Windsor Castle's St. George's Chapel. Last month, during a virtual meeting of hospital staff in London, the Queen admitted she'd been left very tired and exhausted by her bout of COVID. The Queen is still planning to attend tomorrow's state opening of Parliament after tweaks have been made to the schedule. The 96-year-old monarch will make a final decision in the morning owing to her ongoing mobility issues. Her Majesty is expected to travel by car, take a lift instead of the stairs and wear a day dress without the heavy imperial state crown as she has done before. Palace aides and government organisers have made arrangements for the Queen to walk as short a route as possible and attend in comfort. A palace source described Her Majesty as having good days and less good days with her ability to get about, which has led to her missing out or cancelling several high-profile events in recent months. The state opening of Parliament had previously been adapted in May 2021 to reduce ceremonial elements and ensure the event was COVID secure, but the Queen has only missed the event twice during her 70-year reign. A Buckingham Palace spokesperson said today, Her Majesty still hopes to attend. Buckingham Palace announced last week that the monarch would miss the royal garden party season this year, after deciding the events which require her to stand for long periods would be too much. Her Majesty will instead be represented by other members of her family at 3 events at her London residence in May and 1 in June at the Palace of Holyrood House in June. Aides still maintain the sovereign is still very much pin-sharp in mind and remains wholly dedicated to her duties.